The big news for the 2020 Infiniti QX50 is a dual-screen infotainment system that is accompanied by standard smartphone app integration with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Also, a few safety features are now standard as well, and we'll get to that. First of all, one of the biggest selling points for the 2020 QX50 is its interior. It's extremely spacious. Even the tallest of adults will enjoy plenty of headroom in the front and rear of the vehicle. The panoramic sunroof doesn't take away from the headspace that's available. The second is the comfortable seats. The upholstery is plush while the padding beneath is extra soft. The seats are well bolstered and conform to the body. Even longer car rides feel pleasant enough. The rear seat is able to slide forward and backward and is also able to recline. It's not just spacious inside the cabin, the cargo area is also quite roomy. You can quickly and easily access it by opening a power liftgate, which reveals a best-in-class 31.4 cubic feet of cargo space. The opening has plenty of width for getting bulky items in, and the liftover height is fairly low. Additionally, the cargo area has cargo tie-downs, storage built into the floor, and levers for folding the rear seats down. You'll find getting in and out fairly simple for just about everybody. The door sills don't get in the way, and the roof is set high enough to where the roof line does not get in the way. The Q50 is said to be well-mannered when it comes to ride quality. Some say it can feel a bit light, almost as if it's floating when you take it along windy roadways, and it's not meant to be a sporty ride. Infiniti says you can take this vehicle over any road surface and you'll get a smooth, nice ride. The wheels and shock absorbers do their jobs well, letting very few, if any, bumps make their way into the cabin. Speaking of which, it is kept well insulated from the engine, road, and wind noise, so no need to worry about cranking your music or asking backseat passengers to speak a little louder. As mentioned, Infiniti decided to make both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone app integration standard for the 2020 model year. A smart move considering that virtually every other automaker has already made smartphone app integration standard across their entire lineups. As with most 2020 models, the QX50 is loaded with standard driver aids. Forward collision warning comes standard, as do a blind spot warning system, lane departure warning, rear cross traffic alert, rear automatic braking, an easy fill tire alert, and a tire pressure monitoring system, just to name a few. Some of the knock on the QX50 includes the CVT causing power delivery to be inconsistent. The 2-liter turbocharged engine is actually a great engine, but its potential is hindered by the clunky CVT. In slow-rolling traffic, the accelerator can feel finicky, as it is jumpy and doesn't quite know what to do. Now, CVTs are typically used as a way to promote better fuel efficiency, but that just isn't the case with the QX50. Real-world numbers are a lot lower than their EPA estimates. Infiniti's promise of 26 miles per gallon combined looks good on paper, but real-world testing showed that it gets closer to 22 in mixed driving. The steering is said not to be very solid. Instead, it feels too light, especially around corners. It also comes off as overly responsive. The faster you go, the more flatty it becomes. Steering really only feels adequate when you're rounding through a slow-speed parking lot or alleyway. Of course, when you take it for a test drive, you'll gain your own opinion. Well, finally, the center bin is kind of small. That might be a gripe for some people. The center bin is a bit too shallow for stashable tablets or even large-size cell phones. Small item storage space is merely adequate elsewhere in the vehicle, but the center bin is considered disappointing. So overall, the 2020 Infiniti QX50 gets a so-so rating from most car gurus and drivers. While there is plenty of good things to talk about, like the comfort, the Infiniti QX50 is said to lack refinement in terms of performance. That CVT needs to go, they say, and the steering system needs some adjustment. If Infiniti wants to keep up with the competition, like the Audi Q5, for example, or the Acura RDX, they're going to have to make some changes on future QX50 models. To find the best deals on Infinitis in your zip code, use my go-to website for free quotes and test drives by clicking the link in the description below this video. One more thing before you go, I've added links in the description below to some of the best-selling automotive accessories and products on Amazon right now, plus links to some of the product reviews I've done. You can find it in the description below this video. And if you don't mind, take a couple of seconds and click that subscribe button. I'm uploading 2, 3, sometimes 4 new videos every week, and I don't want you to miss anything, plus it helps support my channel. As always, if you have any constructive criticism, thoughts, or suggestions about my video, please leave it in the comment section below.